That was almost $1,000. I've been doing this automotive YouTube thing since 2017. In 9 years, I've gained about 68,000 subscribers. So what have I learned? What are the do's and don'ts? And is the algorithm my enemy? Well, you may be surprised to learn that thinking in terms of algorithms as a creator is actually kind of a trap. And don't worry, this isn't me venting my frustrations with YouTube and being a creator or anything like that. I am not considering giving up. I love doing this, and I have an awesome audience. So don't worry. Let's just say, never gonna give you up. I told you guys in the Discord I was gonna get you with that. I just wasn't gonna tell you when. All right, folks. We're a vlogging channel now. And not only that, with the way gas prices are, ooh, that's not gonna work. We're taking the hybrid minivan, the Toyota Sienna, baby. Also just because the M3 GTR is still under construction as of me recording this video. By the time this video comes out, it's probably done. There she is, the whip of dreams. Oh, I could have come out of the garage. We could take the Dynan BMW. We can use the Dynan BMW for another video. Hey, eye candy. Is that still my Dr. Pepper, or did you grab that?
This is mine.
Okay.
Hands off.
Don't touch. Hey, Fruit Loop. Hey, show off your new hairstyle. You, Ellie, you're on camera. Pretty girl. Hi, Shar Shar.
Hi.
Hello. Yes, we can see both of you. We're heading to the new house. You're driving. We got a new place. It's very exciting. I'm excited and stressed because homeownership. Being blinded. I didn't realize that we had to go through the sun to get to our house. All right, now I get to mess with mom's seat settings. Oh, jeez. We forgot to bring toys to keep the kids entertained. There's nothing in the house right now, so I have to go back and get toys. All right, toys acquired. Let's close the back hatch. Gotta stimulate the kids somehow. All right, we're in the new garage. It's a little empty, but don't worry. Just imagine M3 GTR right there, and then eventually an R34. So you want to become an automotive YouTuber, do ya? Well, I'm sorry to say, this is probably one of the most expensive niches for you to do content on YouTube. But one way you could, you're not gonna take this advice, but because I'm not taking this advice either, keep your project cars simple. I know you're not gonna listen to that advice, but try to keep them simple. It's gotta be said. Like my first project car, M3 GTR wide body kit, custom side exhaust, one-off wheels, and custom livery. Probably not the way to go when you're starting out. It'd be a little more economical. What I should have done is bought a Mustang, put a supercharger on it, some wheels and a body kit, maybe wrapped that or just paint matched it and made some fun content with that. But here we are. So that's my advice. You know, for your hero car, keep your hero car of the channel simple. It can still be cool, but keep it simple. Like get a car that you can do some bolt-on stuff, make it aesthetically cool. Go wild with the wrap if you want to and do a custom livery, but keep it so that it doesn't take long to execute and build, and then it's easy to just kind of take out into the world and film with. You know, that's why Coyote Mustangs are so cool. And if you're in the exotic cars niche, that's why Huracans are so cool, because those 5.2 V10s, you just can't go wrong with them. You really can't. Also, and this can be applied to all YouTubers, not just automotive, your audience is your algorithm. That's the best way to think about it. So you have to pay attention to the behavior of your audience. It's not algorithm behavior, it's audience behavior. The behavior of your audience tells what the algorithm to do. Like, so for me, my audience is straight down the middle, actually. It's 50% BMW M3 GTR fanatics, and then 45% to 50% R34 GTR fanboys, which really means I should be doing more stuff centric to that. I have some Fast and the Furious fans and some Need for Speed fans, but when it comes to making, you know, actual car content and going out in the world and doing stuff, I gotta focus on that. So that's what I'm gonna do. Paying attention to what my audience likes. Another thing that's important to do is make sure you do stuff that has a barrier to entry. So doing content where you're focusing on things that isn't super accessible. So gaming's a big example of that. It's really hard to be a gamer nowadays on YouTube because anyone can go and play a video game and do a let's play themselves privately. Why would you want to watch someone else do that? You have to do something that is interesting and has a barrier to entry. So like building a cool car, driving a cool car, going out to events, doing things that require extra commitments of time, money, and resources that other people might not have or aren't willing to spend for whatever reason. And, you know, and this is why you've got all these course sellers renting cars, pretending that those cars are their own. You can leverage the cars that you have in film to help grow the channel. Now there's a harsh truth in there. People are mostly coming to the channel for the cars, not you. And there's more on that later. And also, pay attention to what grows the channel. You notice very early on what people actually like and what works for you. What gels with your style and what gels with your audience and the stuff you want to cover. And honestly, this seems to work for everybody. Drive. Go out and drive. That is the number one thing. Because everyone, especially, you know, that are hobbyists, everyone's got a car that they're working on or building or they're researching and doing this, that, and the other. But everyone, if they could, they would spend all their time driving. There's a lot of time spent shopping, building, saving, and dreaming. But if you can go out and drive and do the thing that everyone wants to do, there you go. But most importantly, don't be a takeover clown. Don't be one of those guys, because those guys are clout chasers. But more on clout, when it comes to interacting with other people in the space, collaborate, but don't clout chase. All right, that's a lesson I had to learn myself. Sorry, Adam LZ. Learn my lesson there. Collaborate, don't clout chase. Don't use other people's names. Don't start drama for no apparent reason. It's exhausting after a while. And when I say exhausting, I mean to your audience. Now here's an important thing you need to know. Recognize that people are subscribing to your channel. If your channel's successful, recognize that they are subscribing for the cars for the most part and the type of content you're doing. Not your undoubtedly awesome personality, but the cars. And you need to pay attention to what cars got you that success. So if you built your channel filming Evos, Supras, Skylines, or whatever, it's gonna be hard to become an exotic cars channel. It might be a little easier to become a muscle car channel, but you know, a lot of the appeal, at least back in the day with JDM stuff, was the accessibility, not the barrier to entry. And inversely, you know, if you're an exotic car channel and you cover a lot of modern, say, supercars, your audience probably isn't going to enjoy watching you drive some of the more classic older supercars or luxury cars. So like if you built your channel driving Lamborghini Huracans, Aventadors, and Porsches, Porsche might be a hard sell actually. You're gonna have trouble filming Bentley Bentegas, Rolls Royces, and maybe some older things like hilariously Carrera GTs sometimes, or even hypercars, because if you modify your cars, those cars are a lot harder to modify. But also, an important thing to remember is that you're gonna compare yourself to other people. The advice always is don't do that, but you're going to, and you shouldn't try to race to the end, because you're gonna be comparing yourself to people who have made it and have worked very hard to get to where they are and are able to do the things that you're already seeing them do. So understand that it's going to take time to get to the point where you're full-time going out driving cool cars, meeting cool people, building stuff, and spending all your time doing that. It's gonna take you a while. I don't do it full-time, and I do pretty cool stuff. But in that same vein, don't allow yourself to become dependent on the income of the channel. Don't start the revenue treadmill, the content treadmill too soon. Living off of the income or being dependent on like the performance of your videos to fund things, because what will happen inevitably is you'll start doing content for the sake of funding things, and your audience will pick up on that you're making content for the sake of making it to support stuff, and that ultimately drives people away. So at the end of that vein, just have fun. And so I'm doing a reset on this channel. We're gonna do more stuff like this. I don't know why I struggle to say that. The gaming content's fun, but it's not successful. It takes a lot of time to record and edit. A 1 hour gameplay session takes like 3 hours to edit. That's not worth it for the return. While the movie commentaries are cool for a small portion of my established subscriber base, they don't grow the channel. They just don't. So they're gonna be more of a treat for you guys going forward. I hope you enjoyed Smokey and the Bandit and Transformers 2. Those are fun movies to watch. But just to tell you about the performance of those series in its entirety compared to just a couple episodes of M3 GTR videos. Like so, the last two M3 GTR videos I made, here, the first one, 532 views, which isn't amazing, but it's okay, and 4 subscribers. Then the one after that, 517 views and 5 subscribers. Now, the Transformers series did better in views, but that was like 10 videos or something. And that got 6,400 views, sure, fine, but then only 9 subscribers. It took 10 videos to get the same number of people to hit that subscribe button as a couple M3 GTR videos. And since I've written this down, I think the latest M3 GTR video got more subscribers. And then the Smokey and the Bandit series, it's kind of the same story where it got 3,200 views and 4 subscribers. So really, the analytics are there. The audience is telling me, I gotta do this. I got to make videos that are in real life, tangible, doing stuff with cars. And you know what? I'm super overdue with doing that. The M3 GTR is almost done. That's what we're gonna be doing from now on. So while I've had a lot of fun doing informative videos like Car Topics Explained, the Reddit stuff, it just doesn't do anything for the channel, unfortunately. Not anymore. There were a few topics like the Fast and the Furious and importing Skylines that brought people in, but that's all been talked about now. The time to do all that is past. Well, actually, I think, yeah, I started doing the vlogs in 2017. This channel is just about documenting my journey doing stuff with cars and some popular culture stuff, maybe. And I haven't been doing that really. I don't know why. I got lost in the sauce. So we're going back to the original vision, just doing stuff with cars. Just building and driving awesome cars. The M3 GTR is almost done. We need that to pay for itself for a little bit, and then we're gonna build some more stuff. That's the plan. And I've just been dragging my feet with it. But anyways, I'm gonna go help with setting up the new house. I'll show you guys in the next video what the new office and studio is gonna look like for live streaming and some other stuff, because that'll be kind of cool. We have already got a cool desk for it. It's right over there. But also next time, I think we're gonna do some stuff with JDM, because there's a JDM importer out here. It's in Bellingham, about an hour away, and they've had some cool stuff there in the past, and I think it'd be cool to go meet them. Anyways, I'm Tom the Racing Joker. If you like what you've seen so far, make sure to subscribe because you'll like what I've got planned. Seek peace, and we're out.